Today is the day. The Lich King has arrived, and we have to take him down. That's what we're gonna do. One thing that is important to know about the Lich King is that he has a different class challenge for every class that plays against him. So the easiest class challenge is the one for the Priest. The Priest, the card is just called Shut Up Priest, and it just turns off emoting, so it's not really much of a challenge at all unless you like to get chatty. The other class challenges are pretty difficult. I tried the Mage, and it sends your hero's health down to 1 immediately, and I was like, out. That's not gonna work right off the bat with my basic decks. I don't have any Mage decks that are meant to cope with having their health reduced to 1. To fight the Lich King, I used basically my Elemental Priest deck. I modified it a little bit to throw in some cards that are necessary for dealing with exactly what he throws at us. But for the most part, it's just my Elemental Priest deck. The spells that I used are Shadow Word Horror. That is the most important spell, I think, because it takes out all minions that have 2 attack or less, and he has a hero power in his second phase that allows him to become immune, and he summons a 5/3 weapon. And if you have Shadow Word Horror in your hand when that happens, then you can play it, take down all of the trapped souls, and then his immunity and his weapon will disappear. And then you can keep on trucking and take him down the rest of the way. 2 spells that are pretty important to my elemental deck are Inner Fire and Divine Spirit. These 2 are good for buffing a Lightspawn or really any beefy minion that you come across. I also put in Shadow Word Pain to take down the poison minion that has +2/+8, and also for, random taunt minions, whatever gets in the way. I put in a Greater Healing Potion that's good for healing up the heavily buffed minions, or it's good for healing me if it gets rough out there. Mass Dispel always comes in handy because you can silence his buffed minions or his taunt minions, basically everything that he's got. If it has an effect or has taunt, then it'll kind of help save the day, and you get to draw a card, so that's always nice. Holy Nova is great, especially if you have Northshire Cleric down, because it does 2 damage to all the enemies and heals every friendly character for 2. So yeah, that works really well with the Cleric. And also with Lyra the Sunshard, who I also have in this deck. Power Word Tentacles is a very powerful buffing card for the Lightspawn, especially, because it gives you +2/+6. The 6 is what's really important here. The Lightspawn's attack matches its health, so you're really just using the +6 here. But it's also good for buffing Lyra to help keep her alive and give her a little extra damage, or Osric. Basically anything you have down that you need to make a little beefier. And then Binding Heal is a really great card. It's 1 mana, and it heals a minion for 5 and you for 5. That's good for working with the Northshire Cleric, for the Lightspawn, because when you attack with him, that takes his health down, and as a result takes his attack down. So you want to keep him as full health as possible at all times. And it's also good for Lyra the Sunshard because it's an easy 1 mana spell that you can play and get another spell in return. The minions that I play in this deck are, surprise, mostly elementals. The ones that I start with are the Glacial Shard, which allows you to freeze an enemy, and it's a 2/1. The Northshire Cleric, not an elemental, but a good staple for a priest deck because it gives you some extra cards. The Radiant Elemental, which reduces the cost of spells, which is really important for this deck because it's so spell heavy. And the Igneous Elemental, which is a good card for the mana, and it also, on its death rattle, gives you 2 really cheap elementals that are 1/2s, cost 1 mana, that you can play before something like Serpent of Kalimos, Osric, or Tol'vir Stoneshaper. It's a really great elemental generator, so that you don't have to depend on just drawing them. Like I said earlier, the Lightspawn, it's a pretty essential card in the deck because I focus on buffing it to get it big and strong. Tol'vir Stoneshaper is another great one. If you played an elemental last turn, it's going to take on Divine Shield and Taunt. And I most likely will have played an elemental last turn because of how many elementals I have in the deck. Lyra the Sunshard star of the show. I love Lyra. She's my absolute favorite priest card. When I got her, it was one of the happiest days in the past year. I love this card. Every time you play a spell, you get another random spell in your hand. It's a great way to keep your hand stacked and full. And I mean, I have gotten into situations where it incinerates cards that I'm supposed to draw, but it's not the worst situation to be in the world. So just try to manage what you're playing effectively. My taunt minions are Osric, which I mentioned earlier, which has +5 health for every elemental that you played last turn. If you play Inner Fire on this card and you played 3 elementals last turn, good luck. The other taunt minions that I included are Tar Creeper and the Stonehill Defender. That concludes the deck list and the overall theme that I'm going to be playing with, so let's go destroy the Lich King. Alright, we're headed into Icecrown Citadel. The Lich King. You will beg for my mercy. You will press the concede button, and I will deny you. That's pretty rough. That's pretty mean. Lich King's kind of a dick, right? So, starting hero power is summon a 2/2 Ghoul. Ghoul? Ugh. Ghoul. Ghoul. Alright. Lich King Priest. Basically just made a copy of my Elemental Priest deck and tweaked it a little bit for this situation. Okay, cool. Glacial Shard, Lyra the Sunshard, Tol'vir Stoneshaper. I don't really need Lyra or the Tol'vir Stoneshaper just yet. I'm just gonna keep the Glacial Shard for now. I think I can do a little better maybe. Cool. Oh, I forgot to mention the Shadow Ascendant. The Shadow Ascendant is so good. It gives +1/+1 to another minion at the end of every turn that you keep it alive. Silence Priest. Shadow Priest. I love that. It's so cute. So I can't emote. We'll see about that. Okay. Shadow Ascendant. Off to a pretty good start. I like where this is going. Okay, he's played his Cold Wraith. Happy to get that down on the board ASAP. And I can't quite take out that Wraith, so I'm just gonna attack it. I don't really want to give up my Ascendant. So I'll be able to take him out next turn with the Glacial Shard, as long as he doesn't attack one of my other minions. Well, he played another one, took out my Radiant Elemental. It's okay, it's not the end of the world. Gonna throw down, I think this Lightspawn. I think the Lightspawn is the way to go. Because, I mean, I don't need to heal anything, and anyway. So, again, I'm gonna leave this guy on the board because I think that my Ascendant can do a better job by buffing the Lightspawn than by being traded. Lucky me, now I've got my Lyra. Don't think I'll play her just yet. Should I? I don't want to attack it and then have his other minion take me out. Maybe he'll just ignore me. I don't know, that's wishful thinking. I really just want to keep buffing my left spawn. I don't want to give up the oh my. Probably should have taken that trade. Probably should have. That would have been the smart thing. But, you know, this is This is just for fun. It's not ranked or anything, so I feel like it's more fun to just kind of take risks occasionally and see how things will play out, see how the AI plays out. Because Lich King's not a real person, so he might do things differently. So we've got Lyra down now, and gonna see who gets buffed. Cool, it's Lyra. I like that Lyra is gonna be safer. Oh my. So he sees my health is pretty low. He's gonna just try and take me out. We'll see what happens though. What to do? You know, I'm gonna play a spell because I want to get my money's worth out of Lyra. Give her a big old buff because I don't want anybody taking her out. And I'll be able to take him out safely because, you know, math says that he won't be able to take her out with what he has on the board. It's looking good-ish. Looking good-ish. Okay, and so now he's gonna bring out his minions that you have to take all of them out to get rid of the weapon. So that was what I had been saving up my Shadow Word Horror for. What to do? Yeah, I'm definitely going to heal myself because I don't want to get risky close. And I'm going to get another card from Lyra. Thanks, Lyra. That's so sweet of you. And I'm definitely going to start being more aggressive with my trades now. I don't want to give him an opportunity to buff again. Oh boy. So... what to do? I could silence the taunt. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'll play Inner Fire. And I'll get something in return. Okay, cool. It's going to heal up. Oh, you know, I don't think I've ever played Inner Fire on a minion that was not healed to full. I kind of thought it was going to permanently match the way Lightspawn does. So, just learned something. I'm not a pro. I don't know everything about Hearthstone. I play to have a good time. So, pro tip, amateur tip, I guess. If you play Inner Fire, it matches the attack of whatever it was permanently. It doesn't scale up. And, oh boy. So let's see. What's the best way to do this? Yeah, just silence them all. Ooh, Power Word Tentacles. I don't really want to take over any of those minions. They're not very special. I think I'll Holy Nova. Heal up a little bit. Get them pretty close to death. And also, you know, get a different card. Different spell that might be better. So he's down to 15 now. so we're getting close. I mean, it sucks that he froze me. Okay, yeah, this is gonna work. Take out a couple of minions, gain some health back. Oh, this could work out. This could work out. Maybe I'll resurrect the Lightspawn. Not so bad. It's still a good card. Yeah, so he's able to do 4 now. Need to get rid of some of his taunt. Ooh, flash heal. That'll be good. Oh! How convenient! Holy Smite! Now I can get rid of the other taunt minion. Right now I'm just playing on pure luck. Like, this is all just pure luck right now. But Lyra is what's making it possible. If you like... Let's see, wait. Go ahead and get that out there. The next time I attack with her, I'm gonna heal back up pretty high. But yeah, if you like playing a priest deck, make Lyra. Make Lyra! I mean, she's so fun to play with, and she pisses off your enemies to no end. It's so fun. No! Why you freeze me? Okay, and here's what I was talking about with when you get too many spells in your hand, so I kind of need to start playing more of these spells if possible. And to do that, I'm going to put down Radiant Elemental, because that makes it cheaper to play spells. It's hot today, you guys. It's like really hot in LA right now. Heal her up a little bit. And, yeah, why the hell not? Give me something good. Buy one, get one free. So I'm gonna have to get rid of that card that destroys a random enemy minion. That's just not gonna work for me. Oh, I lost an Osrook. It's okay. I don't need him. So here looks like an opportunity for the Light Bomb, because it won't really hurt Lyra that much to do this, but it's going to take care of his minions that I can't attack directly with spells. Awesome. Got that double heal 4 on attack. Oh, it's such a satisfying deck to play. Even if it's not the best deck, it's just really fun. And if you're not playing Hearthstone for fun, I think you're making a mistake. So, okay. And I have a Mind Blast. I got a Mind Blast, so it's over for the Lich King. I see only darkness before me. And I did it! I won! With the easiest one. So this is the easiest hero to beat the Lich King with. If for no other reason than that the class challenge is like literally nothing. It's just, emoting is limited. The young prince's body dissolved into shadow. Blah blah blah. So when you get to the end of your first win against the Lich King, you'll see that you get to fight him with all of your heroes. And if you defeat him with all of your heroes, you get a special little reward. What is this reward? Prince Arthas. And look at him. Blonde locks, flowing in the wind. Okay, you guys, I like it when things flow in the wind. It's fun. It's just fun. So there you go. Lich King. It's over. Not really. It's just beginning. So I'm going to start working on the other decks, because how can one rest when there is more to be conquered? Let me know what you think of this deck. Try it out. Try to beat the Lich King with it, because we have to beat every class if we want that extra special, super great reward. And tell me in the comments what you think. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon with another video about how to beat the Lich King. What class? It's a surprise.